What would you think if I told you that every time you drink a cup of chamomile tea, a sequence of surprising reactions begins to unfold inside your body? We've learned that this delicate little plant is merely a drink to calm the nerves, but in truth, it's a natural treasure with powerful effects that manifest silently, offering benefits that range from skin care to mental clarity and increased focus. Want to know exactly what happens inside your body when you consume chamomile? Then stay with me, because this is probably the most complete video you'll watch about this amazing plant. Today, you'll discover how this humble flower can transform your health in ways you may have never imagined. You'll learn about properties that ancient peoples used for centuries, and that science is only now beginning to explain. At the end of the video, I'll teach you the correct way to prepare chamomile tea and give you all the guidance you need to get the most out of its effects. Unlike many natural products, or even medications sold in pharmacies, chamomile stands out for its gentleness and its ability to adapt to different people and situations, making it a safe and reliable choice for practically all ages. From childhood to the most mature stages of life, this herb has been passed down through generations. Who hasn't heard that old advice to drink a chamomile infusion, whether to relieve abdominal discomfort, calm the mind after a hectic day, or prepare the body for a restorative night's sleep? Chamomile has a guaranteed place among families' natural care remedies. You might even remember the first time you tried it. That intimate connection so many people have with chamomile is part of what makes it so special. Share your memories in the comments. We want to hear how this traditional herb has been part of your journey toward better health and well-being. However, contrary to what many believe, there are specific situations in which chamomile use is not recommended. It's essential to pay attention to these exceptions, which I'll explain in more detail at the end of the video. But for now, let's explore the pleasant experience and benefits that come with each cup of this drink. One of the first effects you'll notice when consuming chamomile is a gentle sense of serenity that flows through the body, like a silent breeze bringing peace to your thoughts. But this effect doesn't happen by chance. It has a clear scientific explanation. At the center of this process is apigenin, a natural compound that directly interacts with brain functions. Apigenin is a type of flavonoid, and its effectiveness lies in how it connects with GABA receptors in your nervous system. These receptors act like control buttons that regulate the activity of nerve cells. When apigenin binds to these points, it's as if it turns down the volume of a mental radio that won't stop playing noise, slowing racing thoughts and calming the mental pace. That's when you feel that deep calm, as if a weight has been lifted from your mind and shoulders. But the effect doesn't stop there. As your mind slows down, the body also begins to respond. Muscle tension starts to melt away, and a sense of well-being begins to spread from the inside out. This tranquility isn't just emotional. It manifests physically and almost tangibly. Apigenin's action is discreet yet effective, reducing stress, helping to relieve anxiety, and in many cases, making it easier to fall into truly restorative sleep. It's as if this active compound knows exactly how to dim the lights gradually, guiding the body and mind into a state of total balance. This gift from nature, hidden in every sip of chamomile, reminds us that often the simplest solutions are also the most powerful. And all of this happens even before we dive into topics like cortisol, anxiety, and stress. When you include chamomile in your routine, your body begins to experience a silent yet profound transformation, with both physical and emotional effects. One of the main outcomes is the drop in cortisol levels, the hormone directly linked to stress responses. This reduction is extremely significant because excess cortisol in the body is associated not only with feelings of anxiety and tension, but also with various disorders that directly affect your health and quality of life. Among these issues are poor sleep, weight gain, and increased risks of cardiovascular diseases, which, if ignored, can develop into serious complications over time. It's in this scenario that chamomile, with its gentle and natural action, steps in to provide real relief. It works on both the mental and physical levels, and the positive effects don't stop there. By fighting anxiety and providing a sense of inner lightness, this drink also acts on the emotional plane, offering a positive impact that goes beyond the moment of consumption. It's as if, with each sip, chamomile delivers prolonged relief that helps you face the day with greater clarity and control. This calming property doesn't just improve your mood, it also promotes emotional stability, capable of transforming the way you deal with the challenges and pressures of daily life. The combination of these effects makes chamomile a powerful tool for anyone seeking a natural and effective way to reduce stress, improve sleep, and preserve both physical and mental health. In every cup, nature delivers a clear message. It's possible to find peace even in the midst of chaos. This simple act of preparing tea can become a true renewal ritual, helping you reconnect with your health, find calm amidst the rush, and create a more solid emotional foundation to face life's ups and downs. And what about pain and inflammation? When we talk about chamomile's anti-inflammatory effect, we're diving into one of its most impressive virtues, supported by both popular tradition and modern scientific evidence. Chamomile is rich in bioactive compounds like flavonoids, including apigenin, and essential oils, which act as natural agents to combat inflammatory processes. Beyond its preventive effects, chamomile tea can also help relieve symptoms when someone is already dealing with an infection. Its anti-inflammatory properties soothe irritated respiratory passages, while its volatile components, when inhaled as steam, help clear nasal congestion and relieve nasal mucosa discomfort. And it doesn't stop there. Chamomile can also be used directly on the skin through homemade compresses with proper care. But that's a topic we'll leave for another video. If you let us know in the comments that you're interested. For now, it's time for the most anticipated moment. How do you prepare the tastiest and most effective chamomile infusion in a style that blends wellness and health? The ideal recipe to make the most of everything this plant has to offer. A harmony between flavor and therapeutic effects. Chamomile, besides having a pleasant taste, is a natural drink full of properties that calm, fight inflammation, and aid digestion. Preparing it the right way is essential to fully extract its active compounds and enjoy its light floral fragrance. Ingredients for 1 cup: 1 glass of water, approximately 250 milliliters, 1 or 2 tablespoons of dried chamomile flowers, or 1 high-quality tea bag, 1 spoon of pure honey, optional, to enhance the flavor and offer antibacterial benefit, 1 lemon leaf or a bit of grated peel, also optional, for a citrusy touch that enhances the flavor, a pinch of ground cinnamon or a small stick of cinnamon, if you prefer a warm, cozy aroma. Preparation method: heat the water. Warm up the 250 milliliters until it's just about to boil. Then let it rest for a few seconds. Avoid pouring boiling water directly over the flowers so you don't damage the beneficial compounds. Build the infusion. Place the dried flowers in a teapot or directly into an infuser inside the mug. Pour the hot water over the flowers and cover the mug to prevent the essential oils from dissipating. Steeping time: let the mixture infuse for about 5 to 10 minutes. This is the ideal window to release the active compounds without making the taste bitter. Strain and sweeten. If you used loose flowers, strain the tea before drinking. Then add honey to taste and stir gently. If you'd like a citrusy touch, add a lemon leaf or a bit of the peel. Serve and enjoy. Drink it while it's still warm. You can finish with a little cinnamon for a more striking flavor. When is the best time to drink it? At night, before bed. Chamomile tea is excellent to drink about half an hour to an hour before sleep, as its relaxing properties help calm the mind and prepare the body for a deep rest. It's especially beneficial for those who suffer from insomnia or have trouble unwinding after a busy day. After meals, drinking a cup after lunch or dinner improves digestion, reduces gas, and eases that bloated feeling. Its antispasmodic effects also help prevent cramps during moments of anxiety or nervousness. If you're going through a tense moment, an infusion during the day can help stabilize your emotional state. During colds or flu, The combination of chamomile, honey, and lemon soothes a sore throat and boosts the body's defenses. Flavor and fragrance. This tea has a mild, slightly sweet, and floral flavor, with citrus and spicy notes if you add lemon peel and cinnamon. The honey pairs perfectly, bringing a natural sweetness in just the right measure. In addition, chamomile's warm and soothing aroma engages the senses and turns each sip into a moment of comfort. Preparing and drinking this tea is not just a pause in the day. It's an effective way to care for yourself from the inside out. With this recipe, you will have an ideal drink for different occasions, adaptable to your health and wellness goals. But pay attention! As we mentioned at the beginning of the video, chamomile is not recommended for everyone. Why isn't it advised for babies? And in what situations should it be avoided? Although it's well known for its calming and digestive effects, chamomile requires caution, especially for certain groups like newborns, pregnant women, or people with specific medical conditions. Let's better understand the reasons why it should be avoided in these cases. Why shouldn't babies consume chamomile? Risk of bacterial contamination. Herbal teas, including chamomile, may contain microorganisms like Clostridium botulinum, especially if not stored properly. The immune systems of babies, particularly those under 6 months, are still immature and unable to fight this bacteria, which can cause a severe form of food poisoning known as infant botulism. Possible allergies. Chamomile belongs to the botanical family Asteraceae, the same family as daisies and chrysanthemums. If the baby is sensitive or has a predisposition to allergies, they may react to chamomile, from mild skin irritation to more serious allergic reactions, including breathing difficulties. Risk of replacing breastfeeding. Some people offer chamomile tea instead of breast milk or formula to calm the baby. This can be dangerous, as it reduces the intake of essential nutrients needed for healthy development. Lack of studies on effects in newborns. Although it's safe for adults, there's a lack of research proving chamomile's safety for infants. The effects of substances like flavonoids on such small organisms are still not fully understood. Other groups that should avoid chamomile: people allergic to plants in the same family. Those allergic to daisies, chrysanthemums, or ragweed may have adverse reactions to chamomile, ranging from itching and hives to severe cases of anaphylaxis. Pregnant women. Although moderate amounts are considered safe, in large doses it may stimulate uterine contraction, increasing the risk of premature labor or miscarriage. That's why many pregnant women choose to avoid it during pregnancy. Those taking anticoagulants. Chamomile can intensify the effects of blood thinners like warfarin, raising the risk of bleeding. People with blood clotting disorders. Due to its mild anticoagulant action, it should be avoided by those with clotting issues or who are about to undergo surgery. Those with liver or kidney conditions. In rare cases, excessive use may overburden the liver or kidneys because of the effort required to process the plant's compounds. Drug interactions. Chamomile can interfere with the effectiveness of various medications, such as sedatives, painkillers, antihistamines, and even birth control pills. These interactions can reduce their effectiveness or cause unexpected side effects. People with asthma. Some people with asthma may experience respiratory attacks when inhaling the steam from the tea or consuming it, so extra caution is needed in these cases. Moderation is essential. Even for adults, consumption needs to be balanced, since even natural elements can cause undesirable effects if taken in excess. Consult a health professional. If you are pregnant, take medication regularly, or have a medical condition, it's essential to speak with your doctor before including chamomile tea in your routine. A warm hug, and see you in the next video.